Hello, welcome to the stream. Oh, let's get this camera sorted. Why are you facing this way? There we go. Get the shield in the shot. Right, here we are. There we go. Right, let's get right in. Let's jump right in. We're still building. Oh, hello. Hello, Athena. Good to see you. Honey. Sweetums, honey schnookums. Still no beer tonight. We're on to the Coca-Cola. Dry July, yep. Actually, I better be monitoring this on my phone so I can make sure that I can see any special messages that don't show up on my app. Right, I can actually check where the viewers are. Let's keep using the web, shall we? Now I can see the live chat. Chat, turn down the brightness. There we go. Right. My goodness. Okay, that's where it wants me to be. Let me turn the screen. Turn the screen a little bit. Oh, what a lovely day. It's very sweaty in here, though, isn't it? Very sweaty. Yeah, moist. Very close. It's very close, isn't it? Very close. Clammy, moist. Yes, some good words. The question is, how well can you hear me when I speak like this? If I speak like this, can you still hear me? I hope so. Jeez. My cough. It's because it's so clammy and moist in here. Right, let's get out of bed. I always do that. Wake up, stream starts, character standing on the bed. Let's put, what are we putting on first? Pants, socks, boots. Sock boot, sock boot. Top, gloves, helmet. There we go. Ready for some carnage. Down the mile-long staircase. Right. Oh, let's make sure we bless ourselves. I changed the cross. What do you think? I think the proportions of this cross are way better. What do you think? It looks good, huh? God bless. And let's see. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Oh, my hat always does this. We didn't want that. We didn't want the pizza courses. But that's what happens when the app I use for a soundboard decides to shit itself and do what it wants. It's very annoying. Doing it again. Okay. That should have worked. Good. Okay. Let's try that again. God bless.
Ave Christus Rex. Chief has heard the power of blessing.
Perfect. There we go. The power of blessing is on our side. As my wife said when she heard that sound effect, she said, "Look at you. You're just out here doing things." What a dive. What a dive. Do we have... We have materials. Let's head over. We're going to head over to the fort. Where are we building? This is where we're building. We can do some building today. Let me update the title of the video in that case, actually. Let's see. Sinking vessels and building a sea fort. That's a much better title. This is what we have so far. Very little. Ignore the wood. The wood is going to be changed for stone relatively shortly. Let's take all the stone. We're going to need probably a lot of stone, actually. And we'll take a lot of wood, too. Just take it all. Take it all. Oh, yes. Let's catch up on progress. So we built this cool staircase. And we connected all of our builds together with this old explorer vessel. Right. I think we should start the back wall, the actual sea wall. Sea wall. The sea wall. That's what we're going to build. Right. Floors and walls. Boats and hoes. The structure is unstable. This is the perfect wall. Right, we're going to build that there just as a start. Hey. Let me build. God damn it. Is it there? Perfect. Let's seal this gap. There we go. That's going to be the exterior wall. Probably going to build it higher than that, don't you worry. But what I want to do next is I want to build some turrets. Or do I want to build them round? Or do I want to just stick with stone? I should probably build them out of a different material. You don't want clay. Oh, I've already done it wrong. Do you want it like that? Those are extremely big turrets. We're just testing some things out here. And once again, for some strange reason, you keep doing it all wrong. You silly goat. Right. Righty ho. Something's gone wrong here. Something did definitely go wrong. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. Take a deep breath. There we go. Okay, that took way too long. That's a decent sized turret. What do you think? I think so. Pretty good, thanks, darling. And you're not biased either, which is nice. Here we go. Here we go. Logs. Is this really how you want this to go? And the little gappings. Sorry? 100% unbiased. I usually hate turrets. Good to hear. That's good to know. Okay, yeah, I can do that. I can do that. I can definitely do that. Okay, this is kind of like the floor. Turrets. We are going to have the door there, I believe. The door indeed. How much turret wall? How much bloody wall are we going to do on this build? Right, this is actually going to probably be a very, very large build. It's one of those builds that you look at and go, God, you built that? Well, that's fairly impressive. We can just do floors. Floors. Very nice. She was shook. She was shook, honey. That's quite a nice little beginning to a turret. We're going to have another one over here. Build that up. We're going to have another. Yeah, let's actually mark the boundary wall out. There we go. How high is that? It needs to be a bit higher. Do we have a small part of that wall? We don't. I did it again. How are you tonight, anyway? I hope you're doing good. Hope life is treating you well. Can I go down? I can. Doing well. Going on a little trip tomorrow. Well, would you look at that? Me too. That's very peculiar. We're like living the same life. Going on a trip in our favorite car. Get out my favorite car. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Another turret. So we've got 3 turrets. We're going to make them very bog standard. Question for the chat. Right. Oh, what is going on there? That was a bit of a weird tilt. How did that happen? Right, so we've got 3 turrets. Do we want sand on the front, or do we want the whole thing to be turreted? What do you think? So, like, you see what I'm talking about? This is going to be the outside wall. This is the entrance, the front. How do we want it to look? See, I'm somewhat tempted to join the turret walls up with the ship and incorporate the ship into the exterior wall, because we've kind of already started doing that. We've started to build the ship back, as you can see, and that's kind of our entrance. Do we want the ship to be visible to the outside? And then, you see, so then the fort would come in here. It would, like, connect here to that stone. And then all of this area of beach would just be open beach. Do you see what I mean? Like, I don't know if I'd... What do you mean? Like here? Here? Have a turret here then. And have it go inwards. I wonder would that look good? Because then there'd be all this area of beach out the front. Alright, here we go. That's not bad. Oh. That doesn't have to be the same height. Do you understand? What do you think? Get my stone back. Wonder how many pieces of bricks. That is extremely irritating. I wish it wouldn't do that. go. Gotta keep the water out. Gotta keep the seals out. There we go. Why is it doing this? How deep are we going? Ah. Too deep. This is so annoying. Just keep rebuilding and destroying the same bits of wall over and over again. 'Cause you're a fool. Everybody knows it. Right, that's how we had to do that. Right, I'm very quiet at the moment. I don't like this. I need to keep talking. I need to talk what I'm doing. I'm trying to build these turrets and make sure that they are, in fact, built correctly. No gaps, no spacers, just hurry. What? Keep a bit of beach at the front. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Ugh. Goddamn drowned in the water again. That always catches me off guard. Always. Here we go. We're still building. We got to get that creepy drowned. He doesn't look like a drowned. He kind of looks like a floated. Oh, that was terrible. Don't quote me. Don't clip me. Nor what I just said. There we go. 1, 2. There we go. We got the turrets. Is that right? I think that is right. There we go. Another big turret. We've got to add these all around so we can at least see What's going on here? We may need to go and make some more stone. He can stay out there if he wants. He's a bit creepy. He's a big creepy. A big creepy. Right. We're walling him off now. We're keeping him out there. We don't want him. Sorry, friend. Where are you from? From the bottom of the ocean. It's another guy from the bottom of the ocean. It looks quite cool. Some nice stone walls. What does it look like from above? Oh, how many blocks? What? Not bad. We need to do the other side now. Yeah, we're going to need thousands upon thousands of stone. Stone galore. How big is this place going to be? Why do I always build the stupidest, largest bases? Have I got something wrong with me? Ah. Okay. Right, we're still building. We've got to do it like this. Like that. Fill that gap in. Fill this gap in. There we go. Let's block this area off. Keep the drowned out. That'll work. That'll work. Alright. There's that big stone there. Big stone there. Yeah, we're going to keep building this way. Nice big straight wall. And maybe we're connected. We'll keep going. That's pretty cool. Is that actually cool, or am I kidding myself? Hey, I need to stop doing big builds. This is a cool place, but I actually don't think I like this place anymore. What am I thinking? You see, it looks like a small island, but when you're trying to wall the thing off and build what looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 turrets, maybe 9 turrets, 8 or 9 turrets, and have the whole thing, walls and cannons. Yeah, this is a very, very difficult location. I think I would like a smaller fort than this. This fort is way too large. Have I made a mistake? Let's have a look. Let's take a look on the map. It looks small. This kind of thing. That's pretty small, you know what I mean? Right. All of these islands are actually quite decent size. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Several minutes of intense silence there as I search for a better place. That island is cool and I like the shipwreck, but it's just too big. I don't want to build something that big because the game shits itself trying to load it. I'm tempted to build this into a fort. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's very small. Yeah, I think this would be a better place. You know that? Yeah, let's do this. I wish I could teleport. Can I? Ay, ay, ay. This is one of those days where I am exhausted. But what are we going to do about that? You know, we're going to go to this island and we're going to take all of our stuff back. It's unfortunate to lose the pirate ship and everything that's on this island. But I suppose it is more respectful to leave Juan de la Cosa to his resting place instead of building a big gigantic thing around him. I'm free camming at the moment. See, I was turning this into a fort. But I think it's just too big. Like, this piece of land is way too big for what I want. I don't like the idea of a fort that has... Just don't like the way it looks. It'd be cool if you could destroy everything and just hold the button once. Gotta start fresh on another island. Because I hate this build. It's been so long building here. That's what happens when you jump the gun and just decide to just start building it. Oh. Getting our thousands of stone back. Goodbye, old island. We will make something far more interesting on the piece of land that I originally excluded. Because I was like, oh, I don't want to build there. Like, this island's pretty cool, and I made a terrible mistake. A terrible mistake was made, and now my walls and fort that I build will pay the price. Such a cool little place that I had planned. Well, I didn't actually have a plan. I was building off the cuff. It just didn't work out. That's what happens sometimes. Sometimes what you build works out. Other times you look at it and you go, this is shit. You start again. Tempted to leave the little bits of woodwork I did on the other ship, though. They're pretty cool. But I will clear this area. Just because once you get to a certain size, it stops being a fun build and it starts being arduous, and it stops loading properly, and you know, you need a far better computer to handle it. So you have this cool staircase planned. You can just see how many blocks we put into this. Yeah, I'll leave the ship like this. I'll leave those stairs. Fair enough. There we go. That was frustrating, wasn't it? Traveling. That's what we're doing with fast traveling. We're going to a piece of land where there's a big rocky outcrop in the middle of the ocean with a few little bits of land around it. We're going to go there. We're going to set up a base there instead. Here we go. Okay. We'll turn this into the fort. I mean, this would be a pretty lethal fort, wouldn't it? We're trying to take this place over. Let's see. Turn that into the main building of the fort. We could have a turret here. Maybe a turret here. Is there any... There is land under here. To build over there, you'd have to build down so many layers, though. Look at how deep you'd have to build. I do like this, though. Cool arch. I don't think this would be the best part of the fort, do you? Right. Let's get to it. Come on. Keep pulling this way, please. There we go. Right. Stone, stone, stone. I might actually build some, what do you call it, scaffolding. It's always good to have a bit of scaffolding, isn't it? Okay. Here we go. think that's quite cool. We'll put some more, what's it called? Scaffolding down. More, and more. I don't like that. That's the wrong. There we go. That's deep. Can't connect anything there. I think that is actually filled up. I think that looks good. Are you? Right. Let's see. Hello. Down here. Let's check. Good night, gorgeous. Love you. Right. Let's do more stairs. No, I hate when that happens. Just going to do the floors. There we go. Need to fill that in straight away. There we go. There we go. So now we have some level of flooring. A cool bit of wall as well. Should I just put something? Yeah, we can do that. Looks kind of cool. Perfect. All right. This will be one of the turrets here, I think. What kind of wall are we going to use for that? We could use the round wall. It's very small, isn't it? It looks very messy. Left panel. No. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. What is going on? There we go. So we've got a bit of a wall there. We are going to put a floor there. Do we want stone? Or do we just want... So I think we want logs. There we go. So we'll build some turrets up here, I think. And we'll also... gotta have this somewhere we can actually reach. Loads of different platforms and heights and stuff like that. So this will be nice sea fort. Where actually are we? Safe waters. That was far more exciting area because there was more stuff going on. The undead waters are boring. These are like the super high level waters, but there's kind of nothing out here. Yeah, we could do something like that. I guess that's where the Jesse will be down there. God, I don't know what to do. Difficult challenge, this, finding out sort of what's... Let me see. Turret on there. Bridge. Big turret. Turret there. Yeah, okay. Let's build some levels. Why not? Let's just go crazy. we've got to keep trying to stay up here so we don't fall. At least there we have another way up. And we'll have another set of stairs there. That's very cool. What's going to be up here? Another tower, yeah. With a set of stairs going down, perhaps? Another tower could look good. What type of tower? This kind. Is that too big? That's what we'll have to figure out, isn't it? Could be too big. Good night. Yeah, I think that will be too big. We'll try it. Better get some scaffolding down first. Scaffolding, easily one of the best ways to build. Mitigate falling as much as possible. We don't want to have to keep climbing up here. Come on. I suppose it's not going to connect there anyway, is it? Yeah, we're going to do it this way. Look at that. And we will keep that one. The stairs will be higher up than that. We're going to use these stairs. Yes. Okay. That's pretty cool, I think. And I could, just to make it look nice, I could... No, I won't do that. But what we're going to do now is have this... Skidap beep bop. We won't do that. We'll do it like this, see? Suppose we could try and fill it in like that, could we? Foundation, stone block. Oh, my back just cracked like 8 times. That felt great. There we go. Now we're going to what? Stone that up? Maybe wood it up? Tile it up? No, we're not going to tile it up. I think we're going to continue stone blocking it. Get out of here. There you go. That looks pretty horrific, but it is a tower, so ignore that. That's one. There we go. Right. One tower. We should probably have it able to be accessed from the outside. Useless. Small log flooring. I suppose we could do another corner piece. Well, the corner piece does look pretty good. There we go. Looks a bit crazy, but that'll look pretty cool soon. I actually like the idea of it going around the whole thing. Move like this. There we go. Yeah. And then we'll have well, we can't have that, but we will have wood stairs going down. Plank stairs. And now oh, stop snapping, please. There we go. I forgot about that. There we go. Snapping is now back on. And now we're going to put the stairs down. No. Do the other stairs. Yeah. Those are not steep enough. These are, though. Okay. Sometimes you can do the quick build, other times you can't. It's quite hard doing some of these builds sometimes. Oh, there we go. That's all right. Now we're going to build a tower on this part as well. I think this part would look cool. Yes, that does look pretty cool, doesn't it? Tower here. A tower here. There we go. Whew. Here. No. There we go. There we go. This will be the other tower. So we've got quite a few of them now. Time to put down a flooring. Is that round? No, I don't need rounded. That one, that one. And there we go. Now we have some kind of flooring. Maybe basic, but it will get the job done in here. It looks completely messy, but it's better than nothing. I can't do that. We need a proper wall. I should have built the floor up taller, shouldn't I? Probably, yeah. Probably. Go. At least we can't fall down in there. Oh. I don't know why I'm building this, but why not? Once again, we've built the exact same type of floor. Except this time big holes in it. Can I fall through that hole? No. Lucky. But there we go. So what have we built so far? So we've got the main tower wall. We're going to have one tower here, and a tower here. Okay. Might look cool. And maybe we'll have another tower down there. This area here will be very interesting. It's going to be a work in progress, this, because this is... I'm racking my brain trying to design something for this. Maybe a tower over here. All the way out here. Yeah, I guess I could do that. I could add a few towers just for show. Signal bonfires. Signal bonfire at the top. Yeah. What kind of doors are we going to add? Those are cool, but they don't look very turrety, do they? I think hinges go on the inside, don't they? Hmm. Do we want windows? Want windows on the sides? Double. It's cool, but I want the glass. I want the glass, you know, like that. wonder what these would look like. What does that look like? That looks pretty cool. Okie dokie. Silly cat. Oh, thank you very much. Cheers, Robert. Hope you're doing well, mate. Just trying to build something out here. On this island. In the middle of nowhere. But let's see how it goes, huh? Can I do that? I think I can, yeah. Let's see. That's pretty cool. Can I get up there, though? I think the stairs might be... probably not steep enough, are they? Well, they are, yeah. Perfect. Could almost reach. What do you think? Let me check something here. Have you tested your smoke alarm lately? As a matter of fact, I have. There's no chirps in my background. Well, we could do that. That looks pretty cool, I think. And yeah, we can actually run up that. Look at that. That's so cool. Be able to climb up here. Climb up all the way up here. Who is that? Right. We're making progress. We're making progress. We've got some cool stuff. Let's have a look. Let's use the drone cam. Pirate drone. Can you see what I'm going for here? Do you see what I'm going for? Going for some kind of sea fort. I was building somewhere else, but no, that place was gigantic. The place I was building was probably about the size of this island. No, bigger. Much bigger than that. And it was just going to take way too many resources to build something around that. So I thought, you know what, I'll build on this crazy looking rock. We'll build multiple levels. I need to think of some place to put our bonfire as well. Yeah. some place to put our bonfire. Kind of losing inspiration on these types of builds. Sometimes you pick up a build and you go, yeah, I'll be able to do that. And about 10, 20 minutes in, you go, this isn't looking how I planned. Maybe it needs something else. You know, maybe some different inspiration. It doesn't need to be massive as towers go. Some cannons here. But then it kind of feels like we're open to attack from the back. Maybe our stairs will have turrets as well. But then where are we going to live? Is this just going to be a fort? I don't know, let's build our fast. Maybe we should build stairs down first, should we? I like the idea of there being some stairs down this way. What do you think? Kind of like this. That's quite cool, but we can build that in. We will build it in. We'll build a foundation. These foundation blocks are so handy. Look at that. Now it looks a little bit more in place. Doesn't look so completely and utterly alien. And we have multiple levels which we can connect to the rock around us. I like doing this though. This is one of my favorite things. Diagonal foundations. Ooh. Very spicy. You gotta watch out for the clipping though. I could turn clipping off. How you doing, Redbeard? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you've been well. Happy Wednesday to you. Come on. Move fight. There we go. Doesn't need to be perfect as well. Oh, typical. Fall off the cliff and make a fool of yourself. That's the real trick. There was a bit of a change of plans, Redbeard. That island I was building on was just too big. I tried to build the wall around it. Thousands of blocks. Thousands upon thousands of blocks. Alright, mate. I will see you shortly. Is that too angled? It's not angled enough. There we go. Now we're dealing with some serious... What is that? Is that 45 degrees? Who knows? Doesn't that look cool? Just that kind of stuff. Just small little details. Really does make a big difference. Right. Oh, perfect. There we go. So that's looking pretty cool. That brings us to this level. We could probably get rid of these 2 stairs and just make this the level. Oh. Well, that might work. That might work. Let's not shake our head too soon. It will work. Look at that. Perfect. That's just freaky enough. Now, what's this level going to be? I have no clue. Something. I see the stairs going that kind of way. This is where the boats come in. Building on this, so the boats come in this way. This area here is shipwreck territory. This whole area here is basically protected, I think, is it? You could probably get a ship in there. We could build some kind of defense system. I mean, really, we're not going to need it. This is all for show. You know, that's what makes building pretty good fun. Stop clipping, you fool. Fly, you fool. Right, that's looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I mean, we could have another layer here, couldn't we? Another level? Don't see why not. Man, that breeze coming in through the window is beautiful. Liking that a lot. I think that's probably the most realistic place to have a jetty. We will have... Oh my god. Where's the deepest part of the ocean here? Oh, right here. Oh, that's not good. That's no bloody good. I suppose you could have the Assassin's Creed diving post out there. Has to be out this far. That's actually not as high as a house, is it? You can have a few Assassin's Creed diving posts. Yeah, we got to barricade this bit off here. Make like a some kind of tower or something. And then the only way they can get us is through this area. So we could have some amount of forts. This whole area at the top, I'm guessing it has to be some kind of castle fort. Castle. Yeah, we really aren't that high up, are we? Up here. Now here's where there could be an Assassin's Creed diving board. Is it deep here? We'll see. Is it deep here? It's very deep here. Extremely. Look at that. Deep enough for diving. That's where one of the posts will be. One of our Assassin's Creed diving boards for quick escape. Right. Got to put the foundations in here, haven't I? Yeah. Right. Yes. Pinky. Thank you, Lutz. Once again, I'll say it again, mate. Thank you, Rubber. Thanks, Rubber, for the bits. It's great to have some cheer in the place. It means a lot to me. You're the first ever person to give me some bits. So cheers to you, mate. That's one Coca-Cola gone. That's one Coca-Cola gone. Right. Stairs. Where are the stairs? Do we want the stairs to be like that? No, I think those aren't actually steep enough. No, those are definitely not steep enough. These, though. There you bloody go. Forget the little mini steps. The mini steps are there just to make it difficult for people to attack my island. These are steep as all hell, aren't they? Look at them. Come on, reach the ground. There we go, thank goodness. And the jetty will probably be around here somewhere. I don't think ships can sail through here. They bloody well can and all. Jesus. We've got to fortify that too. How on earth are we going to do that? Stone foundations. I don't know. But at least we have a staircase now. I don't know why I did that. That's too close, isn't it? Such relaxing music. Kind of like Han Solo, really, when you think about it. Oh, I forgot you have to do this with this one. You have to put the extra little steps. I'm just going to do 2, one on either side, because it keeps multi-placing hundreds of them. And if you can't see it, it doesn't exist. That's the way it works. You see these steps? Here's how I make these look better. Right? They're steep. What do you think of that? It's a cool little effect, isn't it? Yeah. If I've taught you anything new today, follow or subscribe. If you've ever seen steps like this before, follow or subscribe. If you've never seen steps like this, then follow and subscribe anyway. Yeah, we can do like that. How deep would I need to go? Quite, it seems. Actually, quite deep. Yeah, our ship's too big to fit through there, but smaller ship's good. Oh my god, excuse me. That was disgusting of me. Now we're in the deep water. Let's see. Those are still... No, they're not. And they never will. They never bloody will. Huh. Oh. That's not what I wanted, and you know that. Did that do what I think it did, or no, it didn't, did it? Nope. Don't think you can build like that. I don't think you can build arches either. Can you build arches? No. Pillars? No. I could build up here. I don't know how deep it builds. Let me see something. How deep do the legs go? Ugh, that's disgusting. I hate that. I actually do really... I don't like that for some reason. Be nice if the foundation went to the bottom as well, wouldn't it? Huh. How deep is it this side? It's not as deep. Huh. I wonder, can I... What happens if I... Ah. I just... spawn under there. Oh well. I was hoping I could just bypass the build limitations. What is that? What was that? Oh, nothing. Losing my bloody mind over here, lad. Losing me bloody mind. People's looking at me like, what's going on? Don't have to say nothing. I was born like this. Bloody born like it. What do you want? Let's get a bloody Bendigo, Maury. We could go to Bendigo. Yay, Bendigo. Oh. Real Roman idea, huh? Filled with gigantic stones and it'll last forever. The Romans are pretty cool, aren't they? They built so much stuff. But what have they done for us, really? So we have this now. I don't know what I'm doing with it. It's a cool idea, I guess. Are we going to use the proper stairs? A big massive stone in the way. Yeah. Yeah, true. Oh. Bit worrying that, wasn't it? Thought I'd met my match. So how are you? Tell me what you think of the build so far. If you're having an absolute blast of a time, tell everyone in chat. Tell all 700 people. We are live to 7,000 individuals at the moment. I was going to tell you the arch on your island looks almost exactly like the arch in Pirates of the Caribbean 1. Yeah, that's what my wife said as well, actually. She said I should try and see if I can do the same thing to the Pirate's eye capture. But I don't think I can go around doing that, fortunately. Maybe in another update I'll be able to hang pirates. There we go. That's pretty cool. Oh, it did that. There we go. There we go. Now we've got something. More stairs, please. Place. There we go. I always like to place stairs in the most peculiar of places. Right. Foundations. Let's put some blocks. Some manufactured blocks. That's pretty cool. Let's do the same thing we always do. There we go. So this is the island. What are we doing here? Oh, it's annoying me that it's not even. It's not even. That's fine. It's fine. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. There we go. Perfect. More stone. Yes, please, sire. Look like the King of Diamonds. Been done. It's bizarre. He did look like the King of Diamonds. There we go. More stairs, my lord. Oh, these are pretty freaky stairs. So we have multiple levels here. This will be the highest point. Able to see for miles. The question is, what am I going to put in these turrets? A signal fire for sure. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's the real question. How am I going to fit a fort? That's kind of what I'm trying to work out here. Whether I'm going to build 2 turrets and connect them together and have the back of the fort kind of spill down this mountain. Different levels, you know. I think that could be kind of cool. And then have all of these turrets accessible. That'd be quite tall as well. Because in here's the safe area. This is kind of our safe. This is the outside where we'll be facing off against the elements. I'm thinking this area here is going to be like the main front of the fort. Once again, I have to open Google. Not sponsored. Check out some forts. What they look like. How do they behave? Whoa, what is this? Oh, spooky. Okay. Well, these forts tend to have water in them or around them. Very interesting. You have to excuse me, I'm just looking at reference images. You can't see them. Because I don't share my screen, I just share the game. Yeah, I guess we could do that, couldn't we? Right, let's start building the main living area. What's the outside wall going to look like? Is it going to look like this? Sure is. I'm going to put... Are these massive or something? No. Oh, I know. We'll put some pillars and beams and stuff. I could even have... Oh. That could be cool. Cannons? These would be the cannon decks. Works for me. This will be connected, joined together. Another layer of cannons will be here. We can't fit under there. So that could be just for show. Or we could bump it up another layer. I think we bump it up another layer, of course. Because that's just the kind of guy I am. Now, this is where we put the floor. Pillars and beams. Let's put a big massive beam over. We need some strength, you know what I mean? If this is going to be for cannons. Oh, that'd be very cool. Oh, I wish. This could also be a door here. We better put a floor in there first, actually, before this, because otherwise we're going to fall straight through it. Where do we want to connect it? Just pokes out, doesn't it? It's annoying that those little corner pieces don't fit. They just don't fit nicely, you know. There it doesn't matter. Here it does. Yeah, what is that? What is that about? Like, yeah, I don't know if I like that at all. Wonder, can we turn clipping off or snapping off? That's one way of doing it, isn't it? Turn snapping off and just throw a bunch of stuff down. Just like that. And there you have a floor with a lovely wooden accent. Could have a big window there. Can we? And I've turned clipping off, of course. Oh, we can just use button keybinds. Those are going to be windows. Like that. That works for me. Bunch of cannons. And we can actually connect it to this area here. Yes. Yes. You can have different color walls and stuff. I think is always a good idea. Do we want... Yeah, no, we'll have it like that. And then what we'll do is we'll connect... Brilliant. We can add some wood accenting there. Keeping some parts of the mountain actually visible inside the build might be a really cool little idea. Might be very cool to do that. So these will be cannons. We'll have this part of the build. Yeah, okay. I see what you're getting at. You know, the idea's there, and it's solid. It's a sound idea. We're gonna have a window here. Gonna have a window because why not? It's gonna be a nice window too. Double sealed window. We can see out. Beautiful. B-E-A, beautiful. we're going to put the wall here as well. Okay. I like that. Might put a window or two on this side too. What do you think? Definitely a window there. A Rob Roy. We'll see. We'll see. I love this building mechanic. It's so good. We could put a bigger window here. Yes. Like that. I think we should have this be another room. With a turret. See, a fort doesn't have to be... Fort doesn't have to be too cozy. But it can still be nice and warm. We're just throwing mud at the wall here and seeing what sticks. Imagine. We could have a really nice courses up here. There'd be nothing wrong with it. What did we just get rid of? The floor. We got rid of the floor. We've got here more cannons. Yeah, more cannons. We're going to build some small stairs here. I think we'll keep these stone to fit with the aesthetic. The aesthetic? Yeah. Look at that. We're just building into the mountain and the mountain is going, yeah, please build. Build into my face. Carve away the stone. Leave stairs. I'll appreciate it. Don't worry. Roof-wise, what kind of roofs do forts have? Excuse me while I check my sources online. My sources all seem to say flat roofs. Don't know if I like flat roofs. Flat roofs are pretty spooky. What kind of roofs do they offer? Oh, we can have one of these. I think we could have that. Have it tilt in back this way? Maybe, yeah. Right, we're going to keep building. Let's have a look. So far, that's looking pretty interesting. The cannon ports. That big turret's going to be nice as well. So this is going to be the gun room. I think back here we're going to have the officer's room. There you go. Flat roofs, cave, and bad weather. So I think we're going to go with slanted, but only slanted on one side. You know, not gabled. Tilts back like that away from the battle this way. If we can fit something to that degree, anyway. How high will that need to be? Oh, need to be pretty high. Could have another row of guns. 3 rows of guns is pretty spooky. Let's see. Let's just have a look. What kind of roof? Oh, that's pretty... Is there any, like, less sloped roof? 13 degrees, that's the one. 13 degrees is perfect. Just enough of a slant. What are we going to put on the top floor? Who knows? We'll just build and see what happens. We'll see what happens. What's the worst that could happen, you know? See, the stairs here, that has to be higher than that at least. At least. Now. I don't know what I'd put up here. But if I bring that across, it almost cuts the window off. Not completely. Not completely. Although I do like the idea of this part being a bit more open. So perhaps... Perhaps... Maybe. Just maybe. We do it like this. Okay, that kind of works. Kind of. This could be an attic. An attic of sorts. We could do something like that, yeah. It's pretty high up here, isn't it? Right, now where's that 13-degree roof? Oh, and it's the wrong shape. We can fix that. We could fix it. Yeah, we'll floor this part as well. Make this one big building for now. Oh, is that going to fit this? We could. We could maybe. Perfect. And then we'll go straight. Oh, no chance. Look at that. There we go. Okay. We are getting somewhere. There should probably be a couple of big windows here. What are the best windows in this game? That's the real question. These are nice. These are massive. But they're dreadful. Nope. Nope. They're not very see-through. I don't know what I think of that. That could be dreadful. Certainly doesn't look very fort-like. I don't like that at all. Definitely have, like, 2 of them. And then stone in between, perhaps. Let's see. What is the game thinking? Given that that's the safe side, that's not too bad. It's quite interesting. There's 2 big windows, so you can stand here and look out. Cannons upon cannons. We're going to use double-sashed windows. Are these? I think it was, yeah. Pillars and beams. There we go. That is pretty cool, if I do say so myself. This big turret is going to be poking out the top as well. So let's see if we can get the roof on. Roof, 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 roof. What now? Do the flat bit first. There's a very smaller version of that, there isn't. Snapping on. Why are you doing that? There we go. Barely see the joint. That's pretty cool. Might best to build this part first because it's the big straight part that it follows along. It overhangs, but hopefully not by too much. You don't want it to overhang way too much. A little bit of overhang is good. Looks good. The beam there. Boom. There we go. Got too much overhang. That's a bad overhang. A little bit too much. Not the chance. We will get this right. It's 2:30. I might actually go to bed soon. Building and deleting and building and deleting is very exhausting, I have to say. I might try and keep, like, the building is good, but I find that the building on stream can be very, what would you call it, time consuming and boring. Yeah, not everyone wants to see this process, I think. But we shall see. We shall see. I don't know if you're still there, Redbeard. If you are, hope you're enjoying. And it's not racking your brain as much as it is mine. That is way too much overhang. I think that's where the problem is. That is where the problem is. Right. Add more roof. Overhang on this side is fine. You see that coming up? Is that too much overhang? No, it's manageable. Oh, I can do that. That's not too bad. I wonder, do we have a little bit of... We could do that. Why is it not snapping? Bit of a gammy roof, that, isn't it? Could work. Could work. Not my best work, if that is the case, though. I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do, and I want to go to bed. So I am going to go to bed and sleep on it, because this design is pretty cool. It has a lot of potential, but the angles and the design so far are absolutely wrecking my head. Joining two different shapes of roof together like that is probably not going to go too well. Let's see. Yeah, that roof is gammy. I don't like it. How's the fort look? It looks alright. The towers are going to make it pretty cool. Once again, I don't actually know if I want to build anything at the moment. That's looking pretty cool. I do like the way it's turning out with the different layers in the stone. This thing, however, I think I need to change how the roof is done. I think I need to do the roof for the big bit and then flat roof the corner. Yeah. Flat roof the corner. What do you think? What's your thoughts? Have you ever built anything like this in your game? Oh. Yeah, roof this part. You see, you actually have they can be an overhang. I suppose. Yeah. That will work. Yeah, just flat roof that bit, I think. That bit's fine. This bit can be flat roof. Yeah. I think that can work. Okay, that could work. Gun encampment. Towers, I think, are just going to be towers. Real build. The place where I live will probably be out here. We shall see. I'm absolutely exhausted though because I didn't get nearly enough sleep. I think I'll build the fast travel station. I could build a port across there. Yeah, but the 400-foot deep wooden beams are a bit weird, aren't they? A little bit lower, there we go. Now we can do pier. Snapping on. Okay, that's a pretty cool pier. I do like that. Do we want one that juts out? Don't think we need one. And let's see how disgusting this looks. We won't think about it. Now, if I build here, now that I've done that, does that actually fix the issue that I'm having? Let's see. No, it doesn't. So that's pointless. I thought I could outsmart the game there. Right. Is it Clive Owen? That's the guy I'm thinking of from Born Supremacy? The sniper? Just ordinary men. Come on. Not bad. Pretty cool, Jesse. That is pretty cool. Fast travel station? we go. It's got a cool port. I think we can have some pretty cool stuff. I think most of this area here is going to be my house, yeah. The top is just the top. I think we can do something here. I think what we will end up doing is we will end up I'll say this. We will end up turning this into something very impressive, I think. Let's see, where should the bonfire be? Seems like the bonfire should probably be here. Because if it's here, it covers all of the main area, some of the dock. The last two towers it doesn't. That's fine. But it covers the main build area. I have to remember that. But now we've got a place to travel to. I'm going to head back home. I'm going to head off the stream tonight. Wednesday's a relatively unbusy night. So we didn't miss much. Ooh, there's my ship. This place worked miles better because I had a much better plan.
The smallest details matter most.
Yeah, I don't think for the next stream I'll do a lot of building. I think for the next stream I'm going to do a lot of combat. Maybe even try some different builds. Who knows? But we are going to... Right, we're going to head to bed. All right, everyone. Cheers for joining the stream tonight. I hope you had a good time. Have a good night. Sleep well. And I'll catch you the next time. I won't be on Friday. I won't be around on Friday night. Friday night, I'm actually out. So I won't be able to stream, but I will see you all on Monday. So until then, catch you next time.